What's shaking, homies? Today I'm going to show you how to make DNA string where you never have to worry about your string tension getting messed up from your DNAs ever again. Alright, now to attach... Alright, now these barrel swivels, we got a size 7, but you could really use whatever size you want. And you get 12 for a little over $1. Very, very cheap. So now what we're going to do is we got our yo-yo string, we already have it sized up normally as we can have it. Maybe make it slightly longer because you might lose a little bit. And what we're going to do is we are going to go about 6 inches down, somewhere around like here-ish. You don't want to go way down, but you don't want to go too close to your finger where you don't give enough room. Okay, now what we're going to do here is we're going to go like we're tying another finger loop. And try to make it a little smaller. Make it as small as you possibly can while still tying it. So, just like you would tie any other yo-yo finger knot, double wrap it, and then just tie a knot with this part. Loop it around. Overhand knot. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. I got very fat fingers. And you see right there, we are all cinched up and ready to go. Now, you could probably attach these to barrel swivels other ways, but this is a knot, that everybody should know. If you're a yo-yoer, you know how to make a finger loop knot. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to attach this almost like how you attach a yo-yo string to your own finger. We're just going to slide this through the swivel. And I already had these. I just bought these for the video to show you a fresh pack of them. If any of you are fishermen, if your dad's a fisherman, I guarantee you have these lying around your house in a tackle box somewhere. Or something every fisherman basically uses. Well, not everybody, but almost everybody. Okay, now you see, now this is our finger end. And that's why you wanted to make it big enough where you still had room. Okay, now to attach the other end, we're just going to do the exact same thing. So the frayed end, we are going to tie a little loop knot the best we can. I'm trying to do it extra small just because. It doesn't help I have very fat fingers. There we go. Cool. Bada bing, bada boom. And then this end, same thing. We go through it. Come on. Really. See, if I got bigger ones, it would be easier. But I feel like it'd be too bulky and too weird. All right. Let me just pull that through there. Pull it past the knot. There we go. And look at that. Now there's other ways you could tie this on there. I just figured this is a way that every yo-yo player, at least if you tie your own finger knots, you know how to do this. We can also fray off, the little tag ends, or you could burn it with a lighter to, cinch it down. Do I have a lighter? Yeah. No, I don't know. Oh yeah, I do. Thought I brought one just to show you this part. Yeah. So if you want to fray it, you could either, or you do this. It's nice because polyester strings kind of melt, and it won't pull out or anything. You do the same thing on this one. Boom. Good to go. We got the Magic Yo-Yo D6 we are going to test this on, because this yo-yo is really cool. It's got these spinner sides, and we can ripcord start it, and a real easy way to test it. So we can get a really, really intense DNA going here. Take a look at that. And now, let's check out the tension. Totally perfect. It was cool. I was able to actually see it spinning right there. So this definitely works. Let's do a couple more. Ooh. Look at that. You can even DNA down like that with this thing. And once again, let's check the tension. A little bit, but not much. As I straighten it out, though, it kind of fixes itself. Every time you pull it, one side will spin, if not the other. Now, if you're worried about it bashing into your yo-yo, if you're using a nice yo-yo, you could put a piece of shrink wrap over that. Just slide the shrink wrap over it, hit it with a lighter, and that's like the yo-yo factory wants to come with that. Which shrink wrap, shrink tubing at the hardware store is like super cheap. You can buy a huge roll for a couple dollars. But like, look at this. I mean, being able to do those tricks and have your string tension totally fine. Like, still, you know, it gets a little messed up, but it instantly, like, fixes itself. Let's do one more. Whoa. It is a little weird having the, you know, the, what do you call these things? The barrel swivel right there, but whatever. Like, look at this. I'm just going to let it go till it dies. And barely twisted. Pull it straight, fixes itself, pull it straight, fixes itself. So if you were using this, you know, and you were actually doing like, you know, different tricks with it and stuff, and you did a DNA, you could go right into your next trick and be totally fine. You would have to get used to, you know, the weight of flipping something else around. But, you know, I think for the price, really, really cool. So definitely works. Check it out. Don't waste your money, you know, unless you're, you know, unless you want to buy those, you know, go ahead. But if you just want to make some cheap yourself, go to the tackle section, buy some barrel swivels, and you're ready to rock. See you guys later. You can DNA all day now. Won't ruin your strings.